In this video, me and my special guest will address your concerns with the state of villagers as they appear in New Horizons. Joining me today is my special guest, Crafty Type 1. Welcome, man.
Hello, everyone.
Something going on right now that needs to be fixed. So I don't know if I can pinpoint exactly what it is. Maybe you can help me out with this, but like, what is going on with villagers as they were in New Horizons?
I mean, yeah, as you said before, we were kind of talking about it, but overall, they just feel very, I'm gonna say flat, very one-dimensional. They feel like NPCs in a sense, and I don't think that's what a lot of players want, especially from a life sim like Animal Crossing. When it comes to like specifically New Horizons, I think the main thing that we all felt was just the repetitiveness of the dialogue. I don't know if you felt the same way.
I did. Yes, I definitely felt the repetitiveness. I think it's interesting because the word count of villagers has exponentially increased from New Leaf to New Horizons, and yet we're getting repeat dialogue over and over again when you log onto the game, which to me doesn't make any sense. Like, why is this happening?
Yeah, I mean, it has only grown exponentially from game to game. Yeah, it is interesting that the biggest complaint that a lot of us feel is the dialogue, but it's the only thing that's really been changed the most or gotten a lot more content added to it.
Yeah, I mean, they added hobbies, which is the very first time we've really ever seen something like that with villagers. We saw they're spraying plants, they're doing the zoomies, like the Naruto running like around the town. It goes along the line of feeling like these villagers are more accessories to your town rather than these anthropomorphic animals that I get to talk to and interact with, that where the game began. So like on the GameCube, the villagers would not only be like the main part of the game, but they also had these almost like rude personalities that made it so much more relatable to real life because I mean, look at the people that are in this world today.
There is definitely a shift where Nintendo decided, okay, we need to make this just not upset anyone in any way. And it is unfortunate because it isn't real in that sense, because of course you go out into the real world, you're gonna have people ignoring you if you try to talk to them, especially if you're strangers. But and I think that's where we feel that a lot of that personality was lost.
I think for me in New Horizons, villager dialogue and interactions would get bland, and like the greetings, like we said, were oftentimes like the exact same with like multiple villagers, which doesn't make any sense because they're different like personalities, and like despite this like high word count, villagers just felt like these accessories instead of the main feature. And so I'm hoping that in the next game that we can kind of get back to this and like what is the next step.
I definitely do think like more text input options would be great. As you said, the slider, that was a part of them. Multiple choice, I think that would be kind of cool, because right now you could just only select one.
There was also used to be more passive options as the player as well. You used to be able to like have options that would kind of make them more upset. Instead of just like two positive options, you would have an option that would like cancel the interaction. So having more like maybe like a off the cuff like negative response that would like freak them out. It's like, whoa, hey buddy, like I just wanted to have a conversation here. Like it would just add so much of a quirky dialogue to the game. So actually giving it negative responses rather than everything just being positive or even just passive.
It could just be like ... like they're ignoring you or something like that.
Right. It could be like the Pokemon like Charizard is loafing around, or like somebody else is talking for you. It's just like, I don't think they want to be talked to right now, or something like that.
It'll be like a descriptive bubble in a sense.
Yes. So in this final part of our podcast here, I want to talk about the 3 dimensional villager expansion plan that I have for Animal Crossing Small Town Big City. And I've been very excited to share this with all of you, as well as talk about it with Crafty. The first layer is going to be personality. This is what already exists in the game. So this is your snooty, peppy, jock personality. And I was able to add a total of 12 personalities. So we'll talk through those. The second layer is going to be specifically aspirations. So this is something like a little bit more of a step up than hobbies. This is something that they aspire to be with their life. Something that makes them unique from those 12. And there's 24 specific aspirations that villagers can have. And then finally, the third and final level is their dream. And these dreams are a specific goal and dream that each villager has that makes them completely unique from each and every other villager. So they may have the same aspiration, but they do not have the same dream. So each villager has a programmed dream and final conclusion of their story arc, if you will. And we're about to go through this. We have just been needing to see some change in like the YouTube atmosphere when it comes to villagers, because there's just been a lot of negativity. So let's start doing something about it and create something that is giving a more positive outlook to what villagers could be.
As you said before, I think we just need a little bit more positivity in this space. It's awesome to see another creator talking about the next Animal Crossing. I feel like we're few and far between right now, but the closer we get, I think we're gonna be at the top of that.
There's even less people actually doing something about it and like creating content that actually reveals the fixes for these things. Like, I have a bunch of opinions on what I don't like and what I want for the next game, but there's not a lot of people who are actually putting in the work to conceptualize these things. And I think we need more of that in this space. So I'm hoping that by doing this, that I could create a new space for people on YouTube to see these concepts and get even more hype for what Animal Crossing should and could be coming up hopefully very soon.
100%.
Man, thanks again, Crafty, for joining us today. If you want to check out Crafty's YouTube channel, that is going to be linked in the description as well. And this has been the Nintendidn't. So we did podcast. You guys have a great day.
Bye.
This has been the Nintendidn't, So We Did podcast. Check us out on both YouTube and Spotify for more content on Animal Crossing Small Town Big City.